So we're at the business end of one of the most interesting times of the year in football, the summer transfer window. It's well and truly transfer season where we see some crazy deals happening, expensive transfers, and literally everything in between. Deadline day has come to an end in England by the time this video comes out. However, the window is still open all over Europe until the end of August, and even for some running until the 2nd of September. So in today's video, we're taking some of the biggest and best transfer rumors and attempting to recreate them or create them in FIFA 19 career mode to see if we can pull off some deals which didn't quite come true in real life. I'm looking at you, Mr. Dybala, whilst also including some of the confirmed transfers in real life, simulating ahead to see what happens and how the football world has changed with these new summer signings in the game. So welcome in to the Summer Transfer Rumor Challenge. So guys, if you do go ahead and enjoy the video, make sure to slap a like on the video down below, hit that big red subscribe button down below. We've got so much more FIFA 19, FIFA 20 career mode content coming to the channel, and in order to stay notified, make sure to hit that notification bell. And make sure to comment down below what has been your favorite transfer rumor so far in the transfer window, and what has been your favorite move of the window so far as well. Leave them down below. So pretty much what we're going to be doing in this first half of the video is we're going to be taking over different clubs around Europe, the big European teams, and see if we can pull off some transfers that have been rumored to their club, see if we can create them in FIFA 19 career mode, and see what would happen if they actually go through, or even if we can even create them in the game. And we're going to start off with Manchester United, a team that's been linked with a lot of players this summer, a lot of departures as well, but we're going to focus on the players coming in rather than the players going out. We're going to be going all over Europe in the first part of the video, and it's going to be a wild and wacky transfer window. Let's try to see if we can pull off some summer transfer window rumors, some real signings in real life as well. Maybe see if we can try to get them a bit cheaper, maybe do a few little cheeky swap deals. You never know. But talking about swap deals, got one of the biggest transfer rumors this summer, one of the biggest teasers this summer for a Man United fan like myself, Paulo Dybala. It was nearly going to happen. We all know the story, the swap deal with Lukaku. We're going to go ahead, we're going to try create this swap deal with Lukaku and Dybala, see what Juventus have to say. I know it didn't happen in real life, it fell through unfortunately. Now Dybala's linked with the likes of Tottenham, and I don't even know what's going on. I'm filming this before deadline day, so who knows what could go on between now and then. However, we're going to try and make this deal happen in career mode and see what happens when we offer up Lukaku, a straight swap for Paulo Dybala. Obviously, their value is absolutely insane. Let's see what Juventus have to say. We're going to offer up Lukaku, and they are not interested. Sardi is having none of it. Listen, we can consider, but we're bringing in a midfielder, fullback, or winger. Interesting, Juventus. Considering they've been wanting to get rid of Dybala, it looks like that transfer can't even happen in FIFA 19 career mode, let alone real life. United fans, look away now because, yeah, they're not interested in Lukaku. Let's see. Alright, they said they want a midfielder, a player who's been to Juventus. He's an ex-Juventus player. Let's see if they want Paul Pogba. Of course they want Paul Pogba back at Juve, and they want 91 million on top of that. It's not going to happen. I'm pretty sure Pogba's going to stay at United anyway. So the Dybala and Lukaku swap deal is just, yeah, not even, it can't even happen in FIFA, let alone real life. So we got no chance there. Another deal which is not yet confirmed at the time of recording. Apparently it's close to being done. We'll see what happens in the next coming days. By the time this video is out, we'd know. However, the big Portuguese playmaker Bruno Fernandes, Sporting Lisbon's marquee man, we're going to go in for him. We're going to attempt to bring him to Manchester United, try lure him to Old Trafford, and we're just going to offer a flat £50 million. I'm not sure how much it will cost in real life. 75 million, 62 mil. Let's see what they have to say, plus a 5%. Oh, they want 65. All right then. Let's try bargain a little cheaper. As we got one more transfer to complete, and there we go, the fees agreed for Bruno Fernandes. Let's see if we can wrap this one up. Let's see if we can snatch it, get some business done here for United, because we all know in real life they're absolutely hopeless at it. So a transfer that has gone through in real life, Harry Maguire, Slabhead Maguire, the big English centre back from Leicester City. They picked him up for 80 mil, 85 mil. So this is a deal I'm looking to get a bit cheaper for United. Obviously, I don't think we're offering 85 million. He's the most expensive defender in the world. So we're going to go ahead, offer 30 million. Obviously, it's not realistic. They want 36 million for big Slabhead Maguire. If this was real life, it'd be an absolute bargain. But we all know how inflated the market is, and career mode is just not up to speed. 32 million agreed for Harry Maguire. So two deals looking to go through there for United. Obviously, one already confirmed in real life. Not sure about the Bruno Fernandes one. However, we're going to go ahead and try for Dybala and see if we can offer some straight cash for him. And there we have it. Big Harry Slabhead Maguire has joined United here. He's joining us at Old Trafford, and we've recreated a deal that has happened in real life. It's not £85 million, it is £32 million. We've got him significantly cheaper here in career mode. I'm not sure how much it will cost in FIFA 20. However, the Englishman joins us here, 25 years of age. I think that's a good signing for United in real life, so I'm keen to see what he can do for the Red Devils in this career mode simulation and in real life. Harry Slabhead Maguire, welcome to the Red Devils. Alright, so our second signing here with United, we've completed the signing of the Portuguese playmaker. Bruno Fernandes makes his way onto Old Trafford. I'm hoping this one happens in real life. £63 million though. It's an expensive fee, but he is a very promising player in real life and can hopefully be another successful Portuguese player here in Manchester. And for £102.8 million, I know it's not a swap deal. We've done some wheeling and dealing here at Old Trafford, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer might get his hands on his man, Paulo Dybala, the Argentine. He rejected United in real life, but we're making it a reality here in the transfer rumour challenge. Gonna cost a pretty penny. However, he's going for a lot cheaper in real life, which surprises me, to be honest. Apparently, Spurs have agreed a deal at the time of recording this. Still do not know what will happen, as transfer deadline day is literally a day away right now. So all we could do is speculate at this point, but let's bring Dybala in. The Argentine, get in the club, mate. You're now playing with the big boys here in England, son. Alright, so I think that's our business done here in Manchester United. We've completed the signing of Harry Maguire, confirmed transfer. We've done a transfer rumour with Bruno Fernandes, and we've completed the signing of the man who was so close to joining United this summer, Paulo Dybala. It would have been an amazing signing for the Red Devils. Just didn't want to play for the club, which is fair enough, to be honest. But that is going to conclude the business for United in the summer transfer rumour challenge. Let's move on to the other side of town. And it's another famous swap deal that could happen in real life. I mean, it's got more of a chance than the Lukaku-Dybala swap deal happening. It should be confirmed in the next few hours or days. It is the Danilo and João Cancelo right-back swap between Manchester City and Juventus. With Pep Guardiola, we're Manchester City at the moment. We're going to see if we can secure the deal, see if we can secure the bag for one of the best fullbacks in the world right now, the Portuguese right-back. We've had to wait a bit to get him and in order to approach him, but we're going to see if we can pull off this swap deal in FIFA. I don't think it's going to happen, but this is a great steal for Man City. I do not know what Juventus are thinking with this deal in real life, but Danilo for 9 mil, they might be interested here. And they want 62 million on top of that. Man City are getting in for 30 million plus Danilo. So we're going to counter that, see if we can match what's going on in real life at the moment. We'll say 30. We'll just say 30 million. 30 million plus Danilo for João Cancelo. That is the deal in real life. Are they going to accept it? No, they want 62. All right, 50 mil plus Danilo for João Cancelo. It's more expensive than real life, but they've gone ahead and accepted it. So it's the first swap deal that we've actually gone ahead and replicated here in career mode. However, in real life, he's gone for cheaper, so we've had to overpay. We've had to pay a premium for the Portuguese right back, but in my eyes, Man City are getting a bargain here. And there he is. There was a new Portuguese player in Manchester United. Now on the other side, the blue side of Manchester, there is a new Portuguese man. It is going to be João Cancelo. There he is, the new number 4. The right back signs for 50 million plus Danilo, the Brazilian, going the other way. A brilliant deal for City, like I said. That's probably going to end Manchester City's transfer business. That is probably one of the only rumours they've had. No really room to improve for Manchester City. They've already got a brilliant squad. However, João Cancelo has become a citizen. So we shift our attention to the last side in England we're going to cover in the transfer rumour challenge. It is Spurs. It's a bit of a weird one because they haven't signed the player in a while. They've picked up Ndombele and now they're linked with a lot of other midfielders. They've been linked with the likes of Coutinho now. It's just recently come out in a few days. Apparently either Arsenal or Spurs are going to pick him up on loan. They're also linked with Ceballos, but he's gone to Arsenal, as well as this man, the Argentine midfielder, the Argentine gem, Giovanni Lo Celso. Yet again, has been linked with them all summer, but a deal just hasn't come through yet for him. Yet again, not sure if these are going to go through before deadline day, but we're going to go after Lo Celso because we only have a certain amount of money. We can't afford both Coutinho and Lo Celso, and Lo Celso's release clause is £60 million. So with the release clause paid, we're going to go ahead, delegate the contract, and hopefully that deal goes over the line for Tottenham and Maurizio Pochettino. Alright, the deal's over the line alongside Ndombele. They've gone ahead, got the Argentine Giovanni Lo Celso arriving from Real Betis, makes the big money move to the Premier League for £60.9 million. Pochettino's brought in one of his own. He's had to activate the release clause. The 22-year-old is definitely going to bring a big spark into North London and will be looking to make an impact in his first season. This one might pull through for Spurs. We're going to have to wait and see how that one pans out, but Giovanni Lo Celso in the transfer rumour challenge is going to join Tottenham. So we're finally out of England. We've arrived in Spain, and considering Real Madrid have done so much transfer business this season, we're going to skip over them and arrive straight at Barcelona. The Catalonian Giants have also had a pretty decent transfer season, and we're going to make it even better here. A player that's been heavily linked to make a big return back to the Camp Nou is going to be Neymar Jr., the man who they offloaded. The Brazilian wanted to get out of Messi's shadow, hasn't quite worked, and he's been trying to force a move out of PSG recently, so we're going to go ahead, try and get him back at Barcelona, and see if we can just reunite MSN. Alright, here we go. This is where we flex our negotiation muscle. What fee can we, it's probably going to be over 100 million, I'm guessing. 110, let's just start it off at that and see where they, 177 million. Considering he went for like 220 a few years ago, or when he moved to PSG, it's significantly cheaper, but let's see if we can try go for less than, let's see 130. Let's see what PSG have to say. Still 177, they're not going to back down here. 150. Let's see about that. And they're going to think about it. Yet again, the most annoying thing, career mode. They're going to stall on us pretty much. So PSG seemed happy with that offer. They just need some time to think about letting their Brazilian marquee man go. And we're going to hope to bring him back to Spain here. Look at that wage, man. Incredible money we're shelling out for Neymar. But it's a big transfer rumor, and it could turn out to be one of the biggest transfers of the summer. And just like that, Neymar has agreed to join back with his old teammates, reunite with Messi, Suarez, and all the like, coming back to La Liga and making Barcelona even stronger. They're going to have such a good team if they bring in Neymar. But for £150 million, he goes for significantly less than he left for PSG. So the Parisians losing money there, and Barcelona just bringing in their former golden boy. So it's the next cab off the rank here, Germany, and we move on to Bayern Munich. As a lot of you guys know, Dortmund have done so much business this transfer window. All their business is pretty much done. However, Bayern have had one rumor that's been lingering over their heads all summer. It is the German winger, former Schalke player, Leroy Sané from Manchester City. Obviously a quality player in the Premier League for the citizens. However, might be surplus to requirements. Bayern Munich wants in on the Sané hype right now. The German might be on his way back to Germany, to the Bundesliga champions, and we are going to try and make that a reality here. The deal is still in the cards. We're not going to pay his 109.7 million release clause. We're going to go ahead and begin negotiations. So yeah, this deal might still go through in real life. I'm filming this before deadline day, so this could be an absolutely crazy signing if it happens. We're going to go ahead and see what 60 mil can get us here. They want 78, 65.6. Let's see what Pep Guardiola has to say. He still wants that 78 though. 68.8. Come on, Pep. Just go ahead and accept it. 70.7 million, our final offer. And Pep Guardiola goes ahead and accepts that one. Looks like Sané surplus to requirements at City. Alright, what are the wages looking like? Probably 140k, I'm going to say. Let's cross our fingers and hope that one can go through. Alright then, we've gone ahead and made Bayern's dream a reality here. The German winger, Leroy Sané, former Bundesliga young talent, is going to join Niko Kovac and his men in the transfer rumor challenge. We've sealed the deal for 70.7 million, and Pep is going to offload him to the Bundesliga. Welcome back home, Leroy Sané. I think that is a brilliant pickup for Bayern, especially after the likes of Ribery and Robben have left the club, so Sané is the perfect young fit for them. So from Germany, we move to Italy here with the Italian champions Juventus. The Bianconeri have been at the center of a lot of transfer rumors, a lot of transfer business this summer, and they have been in the market for a striker. and one of those strikers is the big Belgian at Manchester United. We couldn't get the swap deal through, so we're going to go ahead, try get Lukaku as a straight deal for Juventus and see if this one can go through. Now, we all know the big Belgian wants out of Manchester United. How much do Manchester United want for a player that doesn't really want to play for the club anymore? Let's just go 60 million. It might be a bit more than that. Oh, it's a lot more than that at 90. All right, 70.5 for Romelu. No. All right, 80. I'm not pushing more than 80. Come on, Man United. They've gone ahead and accepted. Let's get the big Belgian here in Torino. So it could be another huge rival here in Serie A if it were to happen in real life, but we've made it a reality here in career mode. Romelu Lukaku is the new number 9 here at Juventus, and Maurizio Sarri is going to have a lot of fun using him in Serie A. Big Belgian leaves Old Trafford for pastures new, and we'll see if that one goes through. He is also linked to Inter in real life as well, but we're going to go ahead and put him here at Juventus. So in combination with the transfers, we managed to get over the line in the summer transfer a challenge just then. We're going to go ahead and combine them with the actual real life transfers that have happened, updated all the squads, updated all the transfers, updated all the teams in the different leagues, the teams that got promoted are going to be in the Premier League and all that stuff. So all the squads are going to be updated for the 2019-20 season, and we're going to go ahead, put them all into FIFA 19 career mode, see how the season pans out and see what the footballing world has to offer and how FIFA 19 is going to predict this brand new season. See what players are going to have a big impact on teams and what players are going to flop. It's going to be interesting to see what pans out here in the next part of the video. So let's get straight to it. For the purpose of the simulation, we're going to be controlling Frosinone, my team in Serie B. We got relegated from Serie A, so we won't be having much of an impact on this experiment whatsoever. But as we're going to take a look and see, I've updated all the teams. So in the Premier League, Norwich, Aston Villa, and the new teams, Sheffield United, are in there. We've updated all the leagues. So it's the same for League One. It's the same for Serie A as well. I'm going to show it one more time with Serie A. We have Brescia, Lecce, and Hellas Verona in the Serie A as well. So we've updated all the teams. We've included literally the top 150 transfers this summer. So it's going to be a pretty realistic simulation. We've disabled the transfer window, so no teams can do any business throughout it. And yeah, we're going to simulate to the end of the season, and we'll see what happens with all the updated 1920 squads. All right, so we've reached the end of the season here. We're going to take a look at the leagues around the world, see what has happened in terms of results and stuff like that. We're going to firstly check the Premier League, and it's Manchester City back-to-back champions there with 97 points. They only lost once. Arsenal getting that second place finish. Meanwhile, Spurs finish up in third, Liverpool in fourth, Manchester United sitting in fifth, and Chelsea in sixth. So an interesting Premier League table there. Arsenal with a brilliant season with their new boys Ceballos and Pepe, but Manchester City continue to kill it. Liverpool, not too many additions, and it shows as they finish in fourth. Man United still with Harry Maguire, Bruno Fernandes, and Paulo Dybala still finish in fifth. How is that even possible? We're going to take a look at the bottom three. Sheffield United, Brighton, and Norwich all getting relegated. Meanwhile, Aston Villa and their brilliant summer transfer business has kept them alive in the Premier League. So in the Championship though, it's Leeds United, Nottingham Forest, and it's either Fulham, Huddersfield, West Brom, or Derby County getting promoted. All right, we're checking League One, and of course PSG dominating the league like they do every year. Their closest contender was Olympique Marseille finishing in second. Meanwhile, Lyon and Monaco finish off the top four. Lille struggling without Pepe there. And meanwhile, it's the new boys Stade Brest, Nims Olympique, and Amiens getting relegated to Ligue 2. Meanwhile, in Germany though, the Bundesliga was won by Bayern Munich yet again. The new boys, the likes of Leroy Sané, Lucas Hernandez, and Pavard surely played a major role in that happening. Leverkusen, they've made a few good signings this season, such as the likes of Demi Bay and Amiri. They finished in second position. Meanwhile, Leipzig above Dortmund there. Dortmund with a terrible season, only 60 points from them. After all their new signings, you'd expect a bit more from them, as well as Hoffenheim sitting in fifth, Schalke in seventh. We're going to take a look at the relegation. Yes, it's Berlin and Paderborn getting relegated there, and Augsburg are going to be in the relegation playoff. And newly promoted Köln finished in sixth. What a season from them. All right, here we go, Serie A. Let's see what's changed. And there's been a big change in the air. The tides have turned here. Juventus have finally been overthrown, and it's from Napoli. That's insane. They only picked up Manolas in this window. That was the major transfer, and they've ended up winning the Scudetto there. Juventus with all their additions, Lukaku, De Ligt, Ramsey, Rabiot. I could go on forever here. They finished in second, 3 points behind. Roma and Inter did some decent business. They finished in the top four. Lazio get that fifth position. Milan down in sixth. And Atalanta, of course, they qualify for the Champions League. They are not doing too well. However, it is Brescia, Spal, and Lecce all finishing in the bottom three. Meanwhile, they get relegated, and Hellas Verona survive in the top flight, which is interesting to see there. So Ajax lost some major stars this summer, and therefore losing their title in the Eredivisie final, finish on top, becoming Dutch champions, PSV in third, and Vitesse finishing in the fourth position. Alright, it's probably the last league we're going to check, and it's Barcelona on top of La Liga by 4 points. That would have been an interesting title race, a three-horse race between Atletico, Real, and Barcelona, but it just proved to be Barcelona too strong. It was probably that Neymar effect that got them over the line. Real Madrid with all their transfers, as well as Atletico, they've made some decent moves as well. It looks like it's becoming a bit more competitive in La Liga, which is good to see. Valencia, Villarreal finish in there, and then we're going to take a look, see who got relegated, and it's all the new boys. Granada, Osasuna, and Mallorca all going back down to the second division. Now moving on to the European competitions, we have the UEFA Super Cup winners in Atletico Madrid beating out their rivals Real, and it looks like Napoli's continued on their brilliant season after winning Serie A. They've gone ahead and won the Europa League against Arsenal 1-0. What a season for the Neapolitans as we go on to the Champions League. And as Borussia Dortmund, damn, those signings really did them well in the Champions League. Not so much the Bundesliga for them, but they've ended up going and winning the Champions League 2-1 against Liverpool. So I guess those new signings did the trick for BVB. Okay, that's pretty interesting Champions League final. Well, that's what the 2019-20 season has in store for us so far. Very interesting results there from FIFA 19, but I hope you guys did enjoy this one. It's been a fun one. Let me know what your thoughts are down below, and if you did go ahead and enjoy this one, make sure to slap the like button on the video. Subscribe down below for some more FIFA content coming to the channel. FIFA 20 career mode's coming. It's around the corner. Make sure to turn on the notification bell as well so you never miss out on a video on the channel. Follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. I have been BCHD. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the very next video.